Now, dudes, a very important discussion is phenol rearrangements. Especially, we see this in case of alcohols. And which alcohols? In this case, vicinal alcohols are taken. What are vicinal alcohols? The nearby carbon alcohols are called vicinal alcohols. When these vicinal alcohols are treated with mineral acids or zinc chloride or acid chloride or any electrophilic reagents, then what happens? Ketones are formed. They rearrange and they form ketones. What is that? Look here. When, if you have a vicinal alcohols, do you know what is vicinal alcohols? See, nearby positions, in 1, 2 position, there is OH, isn't it? When these are treated with mineral acids or acid chlorides or acid chloride or zinc chloride or any other electrophilic reagent, what will happen? Ketones are formed. How? pH, C, pH, pH, C double bond O, pH. These are called phenol. These are called phenol, and this is called phenacolone. Now the mechanism of this reaction, how these are formed and what is the mechanism behind this. Let's check it out. What are the mechanism behind this? Okay, mechanism. Look here. Mineral acids, acid chlorides, zinc chloride, anything we can take. What is the mechanism behind this? Let's check the mechanism. Mechanism of phenacolone. If I take this H plus, isn't it? What will happen? This electron pair will attack this H plus. Okay, what is formed here? pH, C, pH. Now you may ask me, sir, whether this OH or this OH. With the time of this discussion, I'll go with some examples, and at that time I'll tell you the OH will be attacked from where removal of OH by forming water molecules will give the most stable carbocation. The most stable carbocation point will be attacked by this H plus. Okay. Now, here wherever I'll take out this OH, this product is same. So this is OH. Now C, pH, pH, OH2 plus, isn't it? The next step, water is removed, isn't it? Water is removed. After the removal of water, what will I get? pH, C, pH, C, pH, pH, OH plus. Now, here migratory aptitude is strictly followed while shifting this phenyl. Remember two major things I said. The attack will be in such a way that the carbocation formed will be the most stable one, and here migratory aptitude is strictly followed. So here what will happen? Will migrate from this, and why it will migrate? Because I can create a more stable carbocation. So here there occurs 1 to phenyl shift. So 1 to phenyl shift, what will be formed here? pH, C, OH plus C, pH, pH, pH. Why this shift occur? Because here it was having resonance stabilized, but here it is having what? Plus M stability. This is oxygen is giving plus M stability. Now, after this, whenever you have a plus over this carbon and OH is there, here H plus is fired. Here H plus is fired. So O minus C plus. Here there will be a bond formed. So pH C double bond O C pH pH pH. Now what did I get here, beta? Phenol is converted to phenacolone. Phenol is converted to phenacolone. So this is the mechanism. Now write down the key points. Just copy it down and write down the key points. What are the key points? The first key point is that carbocation is formed at most stable carbon. Can I rub this? Key points. What are the key points? The first key point is key point, bit 1. The carbocation is formed are the most stable carbon. What did it say? The carbocation is formed at the most stable carbon. Second, why we are rearranging, the migratory aptitude is strictly followed. The migratory aptitude, do you remember, is strictly followed. Do you remember when different groups are attached, then the most stable product formed will be having a rearrangement. I mean to say, when there is a carbocation and different groups are attached and they are in the mode of shifting, then the most stable carbocation formed will be the group that will be shifting will be forming the most stable carbocation. And when similar groups are attached, okay, the group which is having more electron density will shift. Okay. Now here the migrate aptitude is strictly followed. So who will migrate first? H minus. Who will migrate first? H minus. Then phenyl. Then tertiary. Then secondary. Then primary alkyl groups. Okay. Easy. These are the two key points. Remember. Next point. And after that, do not forget red methyl. Okay. Now, next. Let me tell you one example on this. Very famous example. What is that? Example 1. pH, CpH, OH, C, pH, Me, OH with H plus. Now the question comes, where will this H plus attack? On this OH or in this OH? Tell me. I said you, OH will attack, the OH that will be attacked once removed must form the most stable carbocation, isn't it? Now, if I remove this OH, there will be plus here. If I remove this OH, there will be plus here. Now tell me, plus over this, two phenyl groups, plus over this, one phenyl, one methyl, which one will be more stable? This one. So attack will be on this O. So what will be formed here? pH, C, pH plus, isn't it? Now, how attack? Do you remember this mechanism? OH 2 plus C, pH, methyl, OH, isn't it? Now, with this, water will be removed, isn't it? Now, water will be removed. What will be formed here? pH, C, pH, C, pH, methyl plus, isn't it? Now, tell me, here we have OH. Now, tell me, who will be migrating? Phenyl or methyl? I said migratory aptitude is followed. Who will be having more migratory aptitude? Phenyl. Then comes methyl. First migratory aptitude is hydride, isn't it? Second comes phenyl, then tertiary alkyl, then secondary alkyl, then primary alkyl, then comes methyl. So who will be shifting here? Phenyl, isn't it? I said that when different groups are involved, then the most stable carbocation that will be formed, in that manner the shifting occurs. But when similar groups are there for shifting to make a stable carbocation, then the group with more electron density will shift. Now who will shift here? Phenyl. So what is formed here? Phenyl, C, phenyl, phenyl, C, methyl, C plus OH. Why? This is more stable, plus same stability, isn't it? Now from this, what will happen? H plus will be fired. What will be formed here? pH, C, pH, pH, C double bond O, Me. Done, beta? Check it out. Now, one more question. One more question. Example 2. If we have methyl, phenyl, OH, to this, again H plus, where it will attack? Both are same, any attack possible. A removal of water molecule, can I do it in an instant? Removal of water molecule, what will be formed here? Methyl, phenyl with OH. Now this is phenyl with plus. Now tell me, who will shift, methyl or phenyl? Obviously 1, 2, phenyl shift occurs. So what will be formed here? Phenyl, here OH plus, isn't it? Now H plus fired, Me, double bond O, phenyl, methyl. Easy? Clear? One more question. Let me go for one more question. Now, one more question. Number 3. OH, H plus. Now think about this question. This question is a very nice question to be answered. In this case, what will happen? Now, where will this H plus attack? If I attack this H plus, this 5-membered ring will become 6-membered ring. If I attack this OH, this, what will happen? Let me attack this OH, then you can understand what I meant to say. H plus. What will happen? Can I get something like this? Plus. Now by doing this, did I give a chance for this 4-membered ring at alpha position plus to expand? If I remove this OH, I'll give a 5-membered ring a chance to expand. 5 will become 6, 4 will become 5. I think that 4 becoming 5 will be much more eager to become. Why? Because once it becomes 5, it can have more stability rather than 5 becoming 6. Now, in this case, what will happen? Now, this is alpha, this is beta, this will come over here, negative, positive, this will be bonding, ring expansion, I can say ring expansion occurs. So, what will happen in this case? This new bond formed with a plus charge over here, OH. Now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-membered ring. Yes or no? Five-membered ring. Now to this H plus is fired. Is this the answer now? Easy? Clear? Any doubts? One more question. One more question, please. Now, question number 4. What is that? H plus. Now you are in a tension, which OH to be attacked. Now if this becomes a plus, there is a chance of ring contraction. And if this becomes a plus, there is a chance of ring expansion also, ring contraction also. But if I'll go for contraction, then what will happen? I will not get plus M stability. But if I'll go for expansion, then I'll get a plus M stability. Now look at this question. Now here, if OH is attacked by H plus, what will be formed here? With the removal of water molecule, what will be formed here? Is this plus with OH? Now, Will you get a chance of ring contraction or expansion? Rather, we'll go for expansion. Negative. This one attacking here. A ring expansion. So what will be formed here? Is it OH with a plus? Now this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membered ring, isn't it? Now 5 membered ring with firing of H plus. 5 membered ring with pairing of H plus. We'll get something like this. Easy? Doubt? One more question, please. Next, one more question. Question number 5. OH with H plus. Now check this question. Simple funda you have to use. Where should I attack? The attack should be such that what will happen? This carbocation form should be more stabilized. Now tell me, where can I get more stable carbocation? If I remove this OH, there will be plus over here, plus over a stretched ring, and plus over this will be more stabilized. Only when this will rearrange, it will become stabilized. But the most stable carbocation will be at this place. So what will happen in this place? There is a plus over here. Now this is OH. Easy? Removal of water molecule. Now, can I go for ring expansion? So what will happen here? Alpha, beta. This comes over here. This expands. Now, expansion. This becomes OH with a plus charge. Now this becomes what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membered ring. Can I make this more stable? How can I make it more stable? Or it is more stable, already stable, because this is having plus M stability, no more shifting. Now H plus fired. So this is a 5 membered ring now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membered ring. And to this double bond. Easy? Done? Clear? Huh? Now next discussion is semi-pinnacle and pinnacolon rearrangement. What is this semi-pinnacle and pinnacolon rearrangement? Let us check it out. Next is semi-pinnacle and pinnacolon rearrangement. Our next part is semi-pinnacolon pinnacolon rearrangement. What is semi-pinnacle and pinnacolon rearrangement? Here, in place of 2 OH, one will be OH, the other one will be maybe NH2, maybe I. For example, look here. And in these cases, the rules of conform formation of stable carbocation is not valid. Is not valid. Here what happens? If I treat this with HNO2, and we know that HNO2 is not readily available. How can I make HNO2? To make HNO2, I will treat NaNO2 with HCl. What will it do? It is an in situ reaction, and on the spot only this will be made. What happens? HNO2 with NH2, here they will make a nitrogen out of it, and nitrogen is released. And nitrogen is the most stable group, so it is released. Once nitrogen is released from here, what will happen in the intermediate? This is N triple bond, N plus will be formed, electron will be donated. So there is a lot of thing. N triple bond, N plus will be formed, electron donated, and nitrogen will be released. This will be taught to you in the future classes in our minds. But just remember, when NH2 will be removed, what will be formed here? pH. Here, in spite of migrations and all the above rule that we studied, that most stable carbocation will be formed is not maintained. First NH2 is attacked and plus is formed. After this you can follow the migration rules. Now who will shift? Phenyl will shift. So what will be formed here? pH, pH, OH plus pH, pH. Then next H plus fired. What will happen? pH, double bond O, pH, pH. Did you get this answer, beta? Was it easy? Clear? Huh? One more example of semi-pinacol pinacolan. What is that? Let me rub this. Can I rub this now? Copy it. No. Let me rub this. One more example of semi-pinacolan and pinacolan reaction. Semi-pinacol and pinacolan reaction. One more example. Look here. pH, methyl, OH, methyl, pH, I with AgNO3. Now look at this case. Here AgNO3 is given and we know that AgNO3, what will AgNO3 give? AgNO3 is a very strong agent to give Ag plus, and Ag plus is having strong affinity for I minus. So irrespective of formation of the most stable carbocation, by chance if I remove this methyl and give you a phenyl also, we might be thinking that it will be attacking this OH. No. First it will remove this I. So what will be happen here? Phenyl, phenyl, OH, here AgI is removed, and what is formed here? Methyl, phenyl. Now in this case who will shift? 1, 2, phenyl shift occurs, isn't it? Now after this pH, OH plus onto this methyl, phenyl. Now H plus fired, pH, double bond O. What will be formed? Now, once what is shifting here? Phenyl. Now we have another phenyl here. Phenyl, phenyl, methyl. Done. Easy. This is all about pinacol and pinacolan rearrangement. Okay, beta? Any doubts in this? Sure.